All right, this intro has to be super brief. This is not your standard Klustered because I have 25 minutes, so I'm going to do my best. However, who's heard of the Rock Code Academy and Klustered before? Awesome, thank you so much. To everyone else, Klustered is the single worst and best idea I ever had. I put Kubernetes clusters on the public internet, I gave people kube configs and said smash it to pieces, and we try and fix it live. There are 6 clusters today and a special cluster, and if anyone would like to try these, if you can drop me a message on Blue Sky, Twitter, email, anything, or even in the Discord, which is at rockcode.chat, I will give you a link. It will give you access for 7 days where you get to enjoy the pain of fixing these clusters too. The 7th one, which we call the Rock Code Special, is a very proud hack of mine. And if you are able to fix it, I will gift you a $100 Amazon voucher. But I guarantee you it is a tough one. So, all that being said, at the start of this session, I asked someone to provide me a random number from the 1 to 6 clusters, not the Rock Code Special, because that would be too easy. And we have launched cluster 2. Now, I have broken all these clusters, but it has been a year. I do not know which cluster we have. I do not know which breaks we have. I will be working through this and doing my best to get this cluster operational again. If for whatever miraculous reason we get through this in under 25 minutes, we will spin up a second one, but probably not going to happen. Welcome to Kubernetes debugging. The first thing we want to do, is that big enough? Can you read that at the back? Yeah. Is we try and run some sort of get pods command. This fails. This is the easiest break in the world because I haven't configured a kube config. Everybody know where a kubeconfig file lives on a kubeadmin cluster? Nope. Okay. Or maybe you're just all shy. We're going to export kubeconfig Kubernetes admin.conf. That's a good start. I've got an API server, right? Everything appears to be okay. Core DNS isn't scheduled. We can run get nodes. And it says that our control plane is not ready. Wonderful. Okay. Anyone feeling brave? What would you do? Sorry? True. Yeah, there's no, sorry. I didn't give you a warning that this might be quite interactive. Yeah, there's no CNI in this cluster at the moment. I don't know why. Usually Cilium should be installed in all of these clusters. We could attempt to install Cilium, but just for curiosity, I would expect Cilium to have a daemon set, and we only have a kube proxy. I really wish I remembered what these breaks were. All right, let's focus first. That not ready probably is from Cilium. Yeah, we can describe the node. All right. I thought this was going to be easy. Yeah, there's definitely stuff happening with this node. We've got invalid disk capacity on the file system. This might even be the SREday break, which I'm really not happy about if it is. Okay, we definitely need a CNI. We don't have one. That is a huge challenge. Core DNS is pending. That's probably pending. Let's see if we have a container runtime. We do, okay. So we should be able to spawn pods. The pending is probably because of some taint on the control plane node. This is a single node cluster. So we could do, let's run get pod, and then describe. Let's just tackle this one thing at a time. We'll just paste. Pod. Okay, so this is just because the node isn't available. So the taint has been removed. And if we describe our node, we should actually see that, hopefully. Yeah, there's no chain here. So we should be able to run our workload on this pod. Now it's failing because the pod isn't ready. Maybe this just is a CNI. I shouldn't be deploying Cilium, but you know what? Let's just do it. I'm really worried that Cilium is not available on this machine, I'm going to be honest.
Check if the CNI exists. And /etc/CNI.d. Oh, okay.
It's definitely attempted to bootstrap by the looks of it. I wish that was a whiskey. Okay. This is really weird because I don't have I can't exit full screen mode to open a new tab. Give me a tab. Nothing works. There we go. I'm going to get CNI on this. Just give me the curl bash thing. We're in a rush here. This is riveting, isn't it? Curl, FSL, William, paste. What the fuck? Can't believe I'm resorting to Calico. I may even go for WeaveNet if I have to. Oh, just fuck off. That will do nicely. Thank you, Calico. All right, we're going to do our get pod, stash all namespaces, grab the nodes too. Oh, we got an operator. Oh, there's a second step. I mean, I don't have no idea what's in this YAML. I'm just going for it. It didn't do anything. The events aren't namespaced, right? We got the operator, we got a pod. I love that I have to switch between the tabs in such a wonderful manner. Okay, so I should have something in the Calico system. I don't know. I already exists. All right, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you all later. 15 minutes. This is going well.
You need it. Can you get the status of that?
so sorry. But fuck it. Let's see. Okay, Kubernetes is coming online. I'm hoping whatever is stopping Tigera, Calico from becoming online is going to be fixed by that. I'm not entirely sure that we're ever going to get a ready node, but perhaps. And it is trying to create a core DNS. Okay, let's see if we can work out this core DNS problem. Is that just pulling an image? It should be, right?
It said that the disk was full. Could you check if the disk is really full? Oh. Sorry, it said the disk was full. Could you please check? Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
That's good.
We're good. All right, that's taken too long to pull that image. That seems fishy to me, right? So, describe pod. I got autocomplete. Of course I don't. That would be too nice. Ah. No CNI.
En dan CNI, dan net op die. If there is empty or not.
We have deployed a CNI.
It was created, so it didn't work somehow.
Stop being practical. Yeah, it's definitely not happy. So it's saying that no, it should be fine. Don't mock me. Yeah, weight is 0. Go away. I do not want you anymore. Yeah. All right. That didn't work. I don't know what's wrong with the Cilium CLI. It should be fine. That is not one of... I would remember that break. I don't think that is... All right. Yeah, I was really hoping that label was going to work, but... I love this because I'm now identifying all the people that are going to come and join me on the cluster reboot. So don't go anywhere after this session. All right. Oh, come on, Flano. Failed to acquire lease. Inside or not. What? How many times can I just run this and hope it gets better? All right. I'm not going to cheat, but if we do get to the last 5 minutes, I'm going to look at the breaks so we can see what the fuck is wrong with this cluster. However, there's definitely something we're going on with this lease. Now, I mean, we have a working control plane. etcd is okay. Kublet's clearly working. Containerd is clearly working. Sorry? I don't think I would break that. I'm not going to get a shell on this, am I? No chance. No, it hits me. Okay. I could use Kube Control D, but I just don't feel like I would have removed. Yeah, these are going to be scratch containers with just a binary. I knew that before I tried it, but I figured why not. Cider. Right, so we have the service cluster IP cider. And that's it. All right, we've got 7 minutes. I don't mind looking stupid in front of you all. Honestly, I'm happy to do this out day in, day out. But we do want to actually try and fix something in this cluster. So what I'm going to do is we can just look at how I broke it. And I'm going to try to do it line by line so that I don't... Come on, log in. What? What cluster was 2? Yeah. I'll try not to reveal too much because I'm sure some of you want to try these. But here's the installation. Cilium install, thank you. Why is you not there? Line by line. Deploy. Sleep 30. You need that in every good break script. Oh. So I'm applying something in the networking here. And we didn't actually start looking at the cluster because I just assumed naively that we were dealing with a control plane break. But if we use API resources, this will list everything we have in our cluster. We can filter for networking. We have some network policies here. Now, do I have some sort of dodgy netpol that's fucking all this up? No. Cilium's not there, the network policy is not there that we can clearly see in that script. Maybe this is actually just a 100% absolutely fucked cluster, and I can't fix it. What? I'll just stay here through lunch. Fuck it. I'm going to spin that one up because I generally think this one is not broken in the way it's supposed to break. Like, but we can try and run all of those commands from the break script. some people aren't entertained. Either that or they're making an early exit for the lunch. Did this thing. That one ready? Oh, okay. Doing too much. Come on, Cilium. But that's why it's not worked. The latest Cilium CLI is broken. Alright, let's go with an older version. So this is trying to install stable. Clearly isn't stable. Let's jump back a couple of releases. Unbelievable. You can't make that up. That is... So before I give you all access to this, I'm going to have to go pin the version in this script so you can all fix the other broken clusters. This is just like my day job. It's how we all do it, right? It didn't work right. Yeah. So we want 0, 16, 16. Okay. That's that sleep 30. Should have taken that out. Yeah. Delete. Oh yeah, let's just, yeah, why not? I'll let that delete in the background. Move the sleep. Probably just take out the Cilium install. Try not to see the breaks. And let that do its thing. Okay. We'll just pretend we don't see that network policy. Hey, this looks much better. Fuck you, Cilium. I can't believe that. Whew. I never pinned to stable. Anyway. 4 minutes. We got this, right? 4 minutes. You're not all that. You're not hungry, right? Strap in. So we want to get this clustered pod running. It looks like it's running. So we can test it. Hey, getting somewhere. All right, temporary failure and a named resolution. Now, we've seen the network policy. We know it's there. Let's just pull it up and describe it. And here we have pod selector, not affecting ingress traffic, allowing egress traffic none. So this pod is unable to communicate with any other pod within the system. The reason I like net policy breaks, well, let's just actually take a look at it. I can't remember what it's called, allow egress. Like we call it allow egress, and when you look at the actual specs for our network policy, it doesn't reveal what its actual true intention here. This actually passes an eyeball test as far as I'm concerned. That looks legit to me, but actually it's breaking everything. Let's delete. If we pop over here, we hit refresh. All right, we've got the first version of the dance, but we want the second version of the dance. So, tick, tick. Now the objective on Klustered is really simple. You modify the clustered deployment from V1, ships your image, to V2. Huh. We wrote to SREday, but we're not getting any pod rotation. So this comes down to understanding the hierarchy of Kubernetes pods, right? We've got deployments, we've got replica sets, and we've got pods. Deploy. We got a new replica set created, but we don't have a new pod. Who's got any ideas? Yeah, we could get events, or we can just go straight in and just describe and try and work out why this isn't provisioning any pods. No events. Seemed happy. I think I know what this one might be. There's a really interesting feature in the API server. We're already there. Let's see. Oh, not the API server, the controller manager. I'll let you look at it for a minute before I tell you what it is. I love this feature. Yeah, so with the controller manager, you can disable individual controllers. The controller manager is obviously a monolithic service that is responsible for running the replica set, the deployment controllers, the pod controllers, all the controllers. And yeah, you can just pop in here and say, we don't want a replica set controller anymore, and turn it off. Huh. Yeah, but the replica set controller must have been disabled after that was created. It was more of a snapshot of time. It wasn't the replica set trying to actually create anything. Okay, good. Yeah, beyond malicious activity, you got to remember, bad actors want to get inside of your system. They can do anything that they want within it. Now, of course, you're not likely to disable your replica set controller, but the feature's there, and it could be used. I never promised you a real life break. Come on. No. No. All right. We got a pod. It's pending. I'll go for a few more minutes and I'll let you all eat. If you want to go, I will not be offended. Please feel free. Why are you pending? That's useful. Why are you pending? No. So pending, typically, I would go straight to some sort of volume or config map is not correctly named. But we don't have any config maps being trying to be mounted here. So the reason that this would be pending is the kubelet. So whenever you modify the manifests and this Matterpod static manifest directory, the kubelet will eventually restart them. But the fact that we got a pod in the first place tells me that controller manager has restarted with the replica set controller. The reason that this may be pending, we can take a look at events and see if there's anything coming through the system. That's by default now, since Kubernetes 128. They finally fixed that. It was so annoying. Brian Boredom actually fixed it from Grafana. I don't know if he's here. I suspect I can't pull the image. It has been scheduled. It's in a pending state. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. We can take a look at OWIDE and we can see there's no node assigned to it. Yeah, good catch. But if it's not being scheduled, do we even have a scheduler? Do we fuck? All right. Yeah, there's no scheduler. All right, so I wouldn't be so mean to not leave a scheduler, a YAML lying around. That's pretty harsh of me. I suspect we've maybe changed the static manifest path. No. I really hate myself right now. Maybe that was kubelet conf. lib kubelet config static. Okay, so it's still using Etsy Kubernetes manifest. There's no way I just delete a scheduler. Scheduler conf, but that's going to be the kube config. It just feels too harsh. I had no way. I'm really glad I booted that one up now. Woo! All right, we have a scheduler. We have a new. We don't have a new cluster pod. That's 4 minutes ago. Oh, I guess it has been kicking about for a while now. Hey. All right, thank you for sticking with me. Where's my
55 minutes?
Yeah, there's 6 of these clusters. Please reach out to me on Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky. Find me here. Email me. It doesn't really matter. I will give you a link. You can play with the 6 clusters. They're all enjoyable. They're all fun. Not so much in front of a crowd, but they will reveal parts of the Kubernetes control plane, API server scale, all of these things that you may not have worked with before. So they're exploratory. They're fun. They're enjoyable. And if you can solve the raw code special, let me know, and we will sort you out with an Amazon voucher. Thank you so much for joining me during this painful session. And I want everyone to tweet at Isovalent and tell them the Cilium bug is... That was harsh. I was not expecting that. Thank you.
I have just one announcement from organizers. Miko and Mark sent to you an email with feedback form. So please
Be kind.